welcome to Be Inspired. You are in the best part of YouTube learning channel, and in today's video we are just going to learn a new topic called Python. How to draw pie charts in Python. In the previous classes we saw pie graph and bar graphs in Google Sheets, but now we are going to draw a pie chart in Python using a very simple code. Okay students, in our previous classes we learned so many things about Python, how to write while loop and how to iterate the while loop like for loop, how to iterate a list or a sequence in while loop without using for loop. Of course, when compared to for loop, we have to use an extra 2 elements in while loop to make it executed. Okay, so like this we learned so many things, not only while loop, basic data types, so like that so many Python things we learn. And now moving on to the today's class, we'll just learn in Python how to generate a pie graph with the help of a simple code. Okay students, now before getting starting into the video, please share, like, subscribe my channel. If you are watching my channel for the first time, please hit the subscribe button and please hit the notification bell icon. If you hit that, you'll never miss my updates. Okay students, I'm not going to take much time of yours, so we'll just move on to the Python video. Okay, so this is a Jupyter notebook. Of course, by seeing the symbol you can understand that it is Python. It is a Jupyter notebook. I just given the Jupyter notebook is October 17 Pi, and here is the code written for this. And here I imported GSpread because in my Google Sheets only I written this information about this. So from that I don't want to download that file and I don't want to show the way where it is located. I just want the Google spread itself to import here and preprint, and I am changing PD pandas into PD. Okay, and then next coming to that, I have to import my GSpread and to make my Google Sheets into this or to make my Excel sheets into this, to import my Excel sheets into this program. I have to clear some credit JSON file. I have to download one JSON file. So this is the path of the JSON file what I given for that, and then this is my name of the Excel file, and after this it is the invested amount, and I just want to convert the data types. So that's what it is here. When I am explaining that, I will explain very clearly about each and every line. So today's class I just want to show you the pie charts using Python, right? Okay students, so coming to today's class, of course you all are able to see a pie graph over there. So for this I have to import plotly.express as px and import plotly.graph_objects as go. I have to import these two things because here I am using figure is equal to px.py, so for that reason here I have to use px, so that is the reason I have imported here. And here it is my data frame. I created my own data frame here. Of course you all know that in the previous classes how to create your own data frame and how to write more than one values also we just learned. So that is the reason you can just go through it. If you have any doubts you can just go through those videos. And here coming to today's video, here we have, I created one data frame, that is current amount 17th October, and in that I just want to change my date because my dates are coming according to their wish. See here, if you observe here, the dates are coming like this. So according to the date I just want to arrange, and according to that I want the values also. So pie chart, I just divided this pie chart into two things, in two ways. One is investor vehicle and the other one is mobile app. And coming to this, see here, if you observe here very clearly, figure is equal to px.py, and this is my data frame. The syntax for this is nothing but your data frame and your x-axis and what is the name you want and what is the title of the graph, because for a graph we need very important thing is scale. So what are the things in a scale will have? X-axis, y-axis, and what is the graph is going to explain about, nothing but your title of the graph. So only those three are the very major things for us. So here coming to Python, the scale is defined as from actually question. By seeing the question we will write answer in the graph paper, right? So here my question is nothing but your data frame, and here values is nothing but your x-axis, Whereas a pie chart, you will not have x-axis and y-axis. Only for bar graph you will have x-axis, y-axis, right? So that is the reason here we have the words called values and names. So my values is, Python has to take the values of amount because it is already cleared. It is given very clearly. This is current amount df. Can you see here the data frame name, current amount data frame? Df is nothing but data frame. So in this data frame I have the columns investment type, date, amount, invested vehicle and mobile app. Okay, so these are my columns. And now what I want, based on the date, I want my amount should be in the form of pie chart. So based on this, Python has to draw a pie chart. That to what chart? Pie chart. Okay, so px.py is nothing but, and px is nothing but what here? Plotly.express. Okay, so here I am asking Python to draw a pie chart. So for that I am saying that the syntax for that is what we have to give the data frame, values, names and title. So I just given my data frame, and then values is nothing but it has to consider amount, not any other column, and name is nothing but it has to consider the name as invested vehicle. It has to consider the name as invested vehicle, and then what I just given my title is break it down by invested vehicle. So what is my invested vehicle? If you observe this table, you can easily see here ETF, stock, ETF, mutual funds, stock, ICICI Sensex. So here you have 4 different things. So Python also considered 1, 2, 3, 4. And null is nothing but nothing is there. So that is the reason null is showing. And if you observe very clearly, null is coming in grey color, means it is not available. I just hidden that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the reason this pie chart is divided into 4 parts. So the major part is divided for ETF, that is 63%. If I keep my mouse here, can you able to see the right side? Yes. Okay. Now if second highest part is mutual funds, and here the amount and invested vehicle name also giving, and the third color is green color, nothing but stocks. It is showing 3.08%, and the last one is ICICI Sensex, and it is showing a percentage of 0.84 less than 1. So this is about the pie chart which is done by breakdown by invested vehicle. So instead of breakdown by invested vehicle, I just want even mobile app also, because I have these 2 things in my Google Sheets. So in the same way I just want to do this. So what I done, the same thing, the same syntax we want. What is the syntax we have? px.py figure is equal to px.py, and data frame name, values, names and titles. So my values are nothing but amount, so it has to consider, because it has to divide percentages circles, so that should be done based on amount. And what names it should check? Only mobile app it should check. If you observe here, you can see very clearly the column mobile app column is Upstocks Kuvera. Other than that nothing is there, so it is considering that. And here also I am going to take null, remove null now. Now it is very clear to you all. Red is nothing but Kuvera and blue color is nothing but your Upstocks. So the highest amount is in Upstocks, that is 66.7%, and the least amount is in Kuvera, that is 33.3%. Okay students, so in this way you can just draw a pie chart even by using Python. Not only these values, you can just take any of the values. I just given my own values, and you can go through your own examples and just try it yourself. Thank you.